It's Chris Smith time. Oh, hello, everybody. It's me, Chris Smith. I hope you're having a good new year. Um, this week I'm talking about a show that I just saw in the beautiful Los Angeles area, and in Sierra Madre to be exact. And it is called Confessions of a Prairie Bitch. And it is a one-woman show that was written by it's written and performed by Alison Arngrim, who you'll remember as Nellie Oleson on the hit show from the 70s and 80s, Little House on the Prairie. And Alison had a very interesting life and still has one. And her New York Times bestseller was a tell-all. Her mother was the voice of Casper the Friendly Ghost and Gumby. Her father was an agent, including an agent to Liberace and other stars. And I won't tell you all the details about her book. There was abuse involved in her book from her brother, and she was very candid in the book. Now the show is more a comedy, so she doesn't touch on those touchy subjects from the book, but she focuses more on life on the prairie and why she is considered such a bitch all over the world. Now, in reality, Alison Arngrim seems like a sweetheart. But her character, Nellie Oleson, whose parents ran the mercantile, and Nellie Oleson was nasty to everybody. And Laura Ingalls was her mortal enemy. In real life, her and little Melissa Gilbert, who's not so little anymore, she's grown. They all are. They're very good friends. And apparently, most of the cast of Little House on the Prairie are still very close. But this was a fascinating show. Hello, Blackie. Here's Blackie Humphreys wanting to walk by and say hello. This is a fascinating show, and I've been wanting to see Alison Arngrim for years, but she's been touring all over the world, but hadn't come to the LA area. So we're all delighted that she's there. Now, for Christmas, my friends Bill and Brian got us these tickets, our whole friend group. I had started this video before, and it had Brian's address right here, but I'm covering it up. But look, they made these cute tickets for the show when they handed out the Christmas presents, and they put Nellie Oleson's picture on there. And we went on January 20th at 8 p.m., and it's playing at the Sierra Madre Playhouse. Now look, it's a cute little theater. I took some pictures outside the theater. Look at that marquee. Look, they don't spell out bitch just to not offend. And the stage had a picture of the mercantile. And it's a cute little theater. And outside, oh, and look, here's me and my friend Adam McDaniel, who you all know. Outside, oh, here's the poster. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, yeah, this hangs outside the theater. And they even had a picture of a big thing of the Little House sitting out there. But afterwards, you get to do not a Q&A, but you do a meet and greet with her. And she's selling merchandise. And here I am meeting Alison Arngrim. Here we are again. It was practically a photo shoot. Look, we're doing the mean Nellie Oleson face right there. But she is hilarious. And the show is playing one more weekend in beautiful Sierra Madre. Let me tell you, it's Friday night, January 26th at 8 p.m. Saturday, January 27th at 8 p.m. This is 2024. If you're wondering, if you're watching this in 2027, it's too late, but follow her on Instagram or social media somewhere and you'll find out where she is then. And of course, Sunday, January 28th at 2 p.m. So you have 3 more chances in the Los Angeles area. Also, there is going to be a Little House on the Prairie 50th anniversary celebration, and it's going to be a 3-day festival in Simi Valley, which isn't super far from LA. It's far for me because anybody who knows me knows I don't like to drive. But you can go to littlehousefestival.com and find out the details. They're going to have tours, exhibits, food, entertainment, vendors, autographs, and workshops. And most of the living cast members are going to be there, including Ma Ingalls and Laura Ingalls. These are the characters. I'm not going to get into all the names of the actors because I'll mispronounce somebody's last name, because I wasn't ever sure if Ma Ingalls was Karen Grassley or Karen Grassel, but I think it's Grassley. Now look at this gorgeous picture that I bought of Nellie and her mother, Mrs. Oleson, who was a hateful thing, but Catherine McGregor played her and was a wonderful actress. And of course she autographed it. If you go to this show or any of her shows, be prepared to shop. She's selling the book. She said, and I already had this book, but I wanted to buy another one because I love an autograph book. And look, here it is, genuinely autographed by Alison herself. You even get a nice bookmarker of it. And yes, be prepared to shop. They have t-shirts. They have all sorts of pictures. And yes, she does show clips of when Laura pushed Nellie down the hill in her wicker wheelchair. Don't worry, for those of you who didn't see that episode of Little House on the Prairie, which is one of the best episodes ever, Nellie was faking paralysis after being thrown from a horse that she was mistreating, which was, I don't know if it was Laura's horse or a horse that Laura loved, but anyway, Nellie was being very mean to this poor horse, and it just took off with her, and then she hit a low branch and fell off, and then pretended that she had to be in a wheelchair because, of course, she wanted dolls and all this stuff. A crazy bitch. Oh, and there's also, I must tell you, there was a trigger warning that was listed at the theater on the website, maybe even outside the theater, saying this performance explores mature themes, including references to drug use and adult content as part of Alison's intriguing story. This includes adult language. And I must say, the language is fairly shocking. And some of the things that she talks about. So if you have a small child that loves Nellie Oleson, just be prepared for that. Of course, if your child loves Nellie Oleson, you may have other problems much greater than someone using language during a show. But anyway, if you can get out to see Confessions of a Prairie Bitch, do so. You've got 3 more chances in the Los Angeles area. And then, who knows, maybe me and my friends will go down to Simi Valley in March. This thing is happening March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And I can't believe it's been 50 years since Little House on the Prairie started. Oh, we're all getting so old. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Read the book. This is an excellent book. It is a page turner. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.